Okay, so falcons, specifically your peregrine falcons, they are your fastest animals on the planet. A lot of people think a cheetah is your fastest animal, but a cheetah is your fastest land animal for running on the ground. They can do about 100 kilometers an hour for a short distance. In the winter months, when it's nice and cold, she will do that on an average day. The fastest speed that's been recorded for a falcon was also a female peregrine falcon. It was done by National Geographic, and they recorded 389 kilometers an hour. It's crazy fast. If you would use miles, it's 241 miles an hour. Now, unfortunately for all of you, and lucky for me, summer will not fly that speed today. I'm going to have a falcon flying at my head at 300 kilometers an hour. I've had her fly me off my feet a few times over the years. It's not fun. If we're lucky today with the conditions, we'll look about 70 to about 90 kilometers an hour. In the winter months, when it's nice and cool, we can go up to 160, 180 kilometers an hour. So the temperature does play a big effect on the speed. I don't blame her for being slow when it's hot like this. I don't want to start jogging through the desert when it's hot as well. So we'll see what she's going to do a little bit later. Okay, so falcons and why I can stand here today and talk to you about these amazing birds in this part of the world. There's a lot of history, there's a lot of status with falcons. It's the national bird, it's the national emblem of the United Arab Emirates. On your drive, you saw the Arabian oryx, the big white antelope. They are the national animal. This is the national bird. Now, every day, somewhere in Dubai, you're going to see a sign or a picture of a falcon. Now, next time you're going to go do some shopping in Dubai. It's like the national sport with all the shopping malls we have out here. If you look at the currency, most of the paper money, you're going to see a picture of a falcon. Also, if you take the banknote, you put it against the light, the watermark, the security mark is also a falcon. When you drive back to the city tonight, look at our highway number sign. The outline or the silhouette of the road number is also a falcon. A lot of companies use falcons in their logo. There's a lot of status with these birds. Now, for the Bedouins that lived out in the desert many years ago, they've been flying falcons out here for just over 2,000 years. Very old history. They did not use them as a pet. You don't take a falcon home to go play with and put it in your arm like a parrot. Very cute, but cute with some sharp, pointy ends. They were hunting partners, hunting companions. Because living out here, living a nomadic lifestyle, life was difficult. There was no supermarkets or KFC. You could quickly go out and buy food for your family. But if you had a falcon, you could go hunt with your falcon. And you could hunt something like a woolbara. A woolbara is like a big desert chicken we get out here. Rabbits, pigeons, doves, francolins, partridge. There's quite a big variety of birds and animals. You could hunt with your falcon, and that was food for your family, some fresh meat, some protein. So a falcon like summer for the Bedouins was like the Arabian McDonald's. It was a means of getting some fast takeaways out of the desert. And that's what made him so special. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about some of the equipment we've got for summer, and then we'll give it some action time and see how else he's going to fly today. First thing, we've got this funny thing on top of our head, and that's normally the first question I get. What's that? Why do we have something on the head of a falcon? In Arabic, we call it a burqa. Same with the ladies are wearing to cover the face. A burqa is quite easy to remember. It's not a crash helmet for head protection, flying to a bush or flying to me, which is done before. I'm going to remove it when she's going to fly. This is to close the eyes. If you close the eyes of a falcon or most birds, it calms them down. It looks bad. If you're going to close my eyes, I'm going to freak out. My imagination is going to go crazy. I'm watching too many scary movies as well. But for your birds, it's the opposite. You might be familiar with the English term, out of sight, out of mind. It's the same purpose. Also, if you have a bird at home, like a parrot or a parakeet, you normally keep them in a cage. And what do you usually do at night time? It's like a little cover, like a little blanket over a cage. It's the same idea, we just don't keep falcons in cages. This will only be on for about 2 hours this afternoon. Oh, going to the toilet. Getting rid of the excess baggage, lighten the load, maybe she'll be a little bit faster, not being good at flying. So yeah, this will only be on for a short period today. At home, leg, that's a GPS. That's in case Summer decides he doesn't like me anymore. He wants to go for a holiday to Oman or to Abu Dhabi. I can go find her. The wind we've got today is a bit of a strong breeze blowing. It's much easier for Summer to follow the wind towards Oman and fly into the wind to stay with me. Also, there's normally a few birds flying around, which is food for our falcons. They do like to go chase them. It's what a falcon is supposed to do. So if she ends up chasing something over the dunes, that's when I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to take my phone out of my pocket, and on my phone I have a Find My Falcon app with Google Maps, where I have the exact location of the GPS and Summer, and I can go find her. And yes, we do use this. Very important. She can go wherever she wants to go. There's no loyalty, unfortunately. And also there's a lot of birds flying past at the moment as well. You can see a dove coming past. Falcons do like to go chase them. Once again, it's what it's supposed to do. There's two flying in the back as well. So yes, there's a lot of distraction out there. So yeah, if she does disappear over the dunes, I'm really going to say goodbye and go look for her using the GPS that we've got. And that's also how we can see how fast she's going to be flying as well, using GPS technology. Next, I've got this nice thick glove. This is only for handling our falcons comfortable. It's not because he's going to try eat me or my fingers or anything. We are not food, no finger snacks. This is to handle it comfortable. And very powerful in the feet, it's very sharp. Our skin is very soft and loose. She's going to sit them up, she's going to slide around. She's going to squeeze, not to fall off. And if she squeezes and I don't have my glove on, I'm going to sing like Justin Bieber. So this is just for handling our falcons comfortable. Okay, so we're going to get ready to fly Summer. Now the only reason why she's going to fly and hopefully come back to me today is because of the food. It's a food-based relationship. I love her very much. I've trained her from a baby 12 years ago. We've been flying together all this time. She only really cares about me the 5 minutes I have food. No food, no love. Now my colleague Anthony in the back that takes pictures, he normally will say it's like husband and wife. Wife don't cook, husband doesn't come home. Sorry Anthony. So just joking. So I need some food to convince her to fly and hopefully come back to me. So we're going to have some food. So I'm going to have a piece of rope, and at the end of this rope we've got some food. So in this case I've got like a little pouch. We've got some feathers of a quail, like a small bird. Falcons are not herbivores. I can't put an apple or a vegetable at the end of the line. She'll fly away every day. They are carnivores. They only eat meat, no plant material. They can't even digest plant material. So I'm going to use the same technique the Bedouins has done for about 2,000 years to train and fly the birds. I'm going to take this food, I'm going to swing this around. She's going to fly in circles. Now this time of year when it's hot, she doesn't really go too high. She normally stays quite low. But then do all these dive attacks to try and catch the food as she's diving towards me. And at the moment when she tries to catch the food using her feet, I'm going to be a very bad man. I'm going to pull the food out of the way. Sorry Summer, you need to fly a little bit more. And that's how the Bedouins made sure their falcons were strong and fit for hunting. Because if you want to go hunt with your falcon, you need a strong, fit falcon. So we're going to be like her fitness instructor this afternoon. And as well, the hunt was not always 100% successful. Your falcon did not guaranteed always catch something. Now, if she did not catch anything, she's not going to come back to me because I'm shouting Summer, Summer, standing a few dunes away. We're going to use the food once again to call her back, try a hunt again, and then of course if she does fly away, when I do find her, we use the food. So it's an exercise tool and it's a recall tool as well. Okay, so just while she's flying, just please remain seated as you are now. Please do not stand up and start walking around. Someday she will fly underneath the tent above your heads. I don't want to give you any free haircuts today. It's not part of the experience. So just please remain seated for me. Do you remember the hospital you drove past here? Camel Hospital is our closest hospital. They use very big needles. We don't want to go there. So once again, just please remain seated. The way she fly every day is different, and we'll see how she's going to do. It depends a lot with the wind as well. Okay, so we're going to double check our GPS. We do have a blue LED light flashing on the back, and we are talking together, so we are ready for action. Okay, so I'm going to step back, we're going to open our eyes, and I'm going to walk all the way out into the open, and we're going to give her some flying time in the open space, and let's see what she can do. We're not going to push it too much, it's quite hot today, so we'll give her a couple of circles and see how she handles the conditions. Hello, Summer. hello. She's going to say hello as well. Yes. Flapping the wings, getting a feeling for the wind. It's a good sign she's not looking at the two doves flying past. Now she's looking. No, it's not for you today. Shaking all that feathers. It's like a pre-flight check. It's like a pilot. Before take off the runway, checking all the safety systems. She likes to make sure all the feathers are smooth and aerodynamic and ready for action. And she's free now. She can take off whenever she's ready. But she might be thinking now, do you really want me to fly now? Just give me my food, take me back to my car with the air conditioning, and I'll be happy, Falcon. No need for flying. That's work. That's exercise. You can see how she's looking. She's searching. Beautiful eyes as well. Big eyes. Now with those eyes, she can see 8 times. What are you seeing that side? Something's got attention that side. They see 8 times more detail than what we see. Just to get attention, just a reminder the food is coming from this crazy man. He's not going to go look for food somewhere else. So yeah, they see 8 times more detail than what we do. So just as an example, for me, 1 megapixels. For Summer, 8 megapixels. It's incredible eyesight. Are you ready? She's talking a lot. She's normally got lots to say as well. You having an itchy feather, having a scratch? Okay, so let's see what she's going to do today. So this will, it's going to have another round. There we go. You ready now? Okay. So this will be Falcon Airlines, runway number 1, ready for takeoff. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Off she goes. Okay, so she's up and flying. Let's see what she's going to do. So we're going to take the food out. Go. So now she needs to make a mind up. Hey, hey, hey. Does she want to come back to me or go look for food somewhere else? So making a low circle. Go. So let's see where she's going to pop out. This side. Go. So it's going to be a slow one if she stays like this. No, she looks like she's going to play around a little bit. So even if it's quite hot like today, they still enjoy flying. This is where they belong, is up in the sky. Yep. So in the winter months, you'll normally work her way all the way up, then she gets some good speed using the height. Yep, yep.
I think she's enjoying the air.
And yeah, some days she does ignore me like my ex-girlfriend, not too interested. Still making a big circle, spinning towards the right now. Let's see if she'll make a mind up with this one. Yep, hey! So the shouting I'm giving is just to get attention. Yep. Yep. Hey! Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's a very slow one. You can see the feet coming out, trying to catch it. You know, some days he does catch me out, especially when she's got some speed. So on days like today, I actually wanted to work towards this side and come downwind. Then we get a bit. Now she's just coming against the wind. Let's brave down. Coming this side. Go! She might use the wind a little bit.
Ooh. You can hear the whistling.
So we'll give her 1 or 2 more before she gets too hot. Might be a better one. Coming over Duncan's head. Or just to the side. Okay, so I'm going to catch this one now. It's above my head. Yep.
Oh.
There we go. She's got her food. Let's give her a nice hand. Okay. Look at Summer now. See how she's panting. And this was a very short flight for her. And also see what she's doing with the wings. She's hiding. She's protecting that food. There's another falcon or eagle flying above her. They can't see the food underneath the open wings. Remember, no smell. And for that falcon on top, out of sight, out of mind. It's the same as closing the eyes. Very protective over the food. Now imagine she caught something. She will never bring the food back to you. That's her food. Look now, she's going to hold on very tightly. She's not going to let go. So for the Bedouins, they'll be on their camels or their horses, and they need to go to the falcon as quickly as possible. Because now, we want to take that food to go feed our families. And look, she's starting to eat. She's not waiting for me. She's not going to share the food. But we want to go feed our family, and we're not going to steal the food. You don't want to upset your falcon, because tomorrow, we want to go hunt again. So we're going to do a trade. I'm going to have my glove again. And in this case, we're going to have some more food. We're going to have some more meat. And that big piece that she's got there, we want to go trade off. So I'm going to approach, I'm going to show her what I've got. Still holding on. See, let's go what she's caught. I can pick it up, I can put it in my bag, we can go back to the camp to go feed our families like the Bedouins has done. And while Summer is thinking about this nice piece of food, I can make sure she's safely back. She's not going to go for a holiday to Oman or to Abu Dhabi. She's going to be back on duty again tomorrow. We can go hunt again and get more food for our family. Now, it will be a little bit difficult to see how she's eating, just the way that she's protecting and hiding the food. She's got no table manners. She's going to try to eat as quickly as possible. Because if the food is out in the open, it's a natural instinct to hide the food and eat as quickly as possible. So what she's eating today, she's eating quail. Now normally if you go to a restaurant and there's quail on a menu, it's normally a nice restaurant. And this quail is imported from France. It's French cuisine she's eating every day, so good quality food. And she's going to eat now about 10, let's see if she'll drink a little bit of water. She's going to eat now, about, see how she's holding on. She's going to eat now 10% of her body weight. Now if I have to eat 10% of my body weight in about 2 minutes, that's 9 kilograms of food in 2 minutes. It's impossible. We can't eat that much food. This food will last her about 20 hours. So tomorrow morning, if I want to go fly or hunt with Summer, she will not. No appetite, no relationship. She'll go sit somewhere on top of a dune and ignore me for the rest of the day. I can put a pigeon next to her tomorrow morning. She's probably going to have a nice conversation with this pigeon. Okay, so the food is now almost finished, and that's also when our relationship is finished. They can already see the lumpy on her neck. Looks like she swallowed a golf ball. That's where all the food is now in the crop. Once the crop is full and my food is finished, she's done with me. You might be familiar with the English words fed up. So fed up actually originates from falconry. That's where the saying comes from. Because once she's fed up with me. She doesn't need me in her life anymore for the next 20 hours or so. So already you can see that lump, another big chunk there. She's going to hold on to it. And this is normally when she starts shouting. She might even try to get away from me because she doesn't need me anymore once she's full of the food. So we're going to wait for her to finish that chunk, and then let's see what she's going to do today. Well done, girl. So you can already see what she's sprayed with the water and so, and she's already stopped panting a little bit as well after the flight. And we'll check now the distance. She's probably only done about 1.5 kilometers with all the circles. So not that long. In the winter months, we can easily do anything up to 6 to 7 kilometer total distance. Well done, girl. So even small pieces I can feel with my fingers. It's not going to bite my hand off. This hand has never stolen food. It's always giving. It's always positive, never negative. Finished? Yeah. Last piece. And she's eating the feathers, the bones, the meat, everything. Nothing left, girl. You finish it all. Now she's going to make sure she's finished it. She doesn't always believe me because she can't smell if I'm still hiding food between my fingers. She has to see. Once again, it's all about the visual. Nothing left. Yeah, so let's put a little hood on. It's all done. You can see she's not believing me. There we go. We're going to close the eyes. And then the bad man disappears. He's back in a happy place, dreaming about chasing pigeons all over the place. In about 40 minutes or so, she's back home, and the little hood comes off. So let's have a look at the speeds. Okay, yeah, she was slow today. So our maximum speed today was only 70 kilometers an hour. Total distance was 1.7 kilometers or so, not 1.5 like I was guessing. And she only got a maximum height of 10 meters, which is probably the one she did above the tent, the side when she was 10 meters high. So it's sort of a normal flight for this time of the year. Okay, so before we take Summer back to the car of the air conditioning, do we have any questions for Summer? Any questions? No questions. So the little GPS I've got on her back is very easy to remove if you have fingers. She's got a little backpack, just a little strap that comes around her chest, so exactly like we put a backpack on. GPS clicks onto that, same for the one on the leg. This one just turns off. So this is only on, which is like, in total, this two little devices only weighs 15 grams, or 15 grams. So it's super light. It's like space technology almost. We've got the amazing technology. Okay, so what's going to happen next? I'm not going to say goodbye yet. I'm going to go back to the car. I'm going to put her in a car. And then, do we have any Harry Potter fans today? There we go. I'm going to go bring an owl. It's one of the native indigenous owl species that we've got out here. Does anyone know which owl that Malfoy used in the movies, in the storyline? It's an eagle Duncan will bring you some refreshments and some canapes. I'll see you in about 2 minutes. So just give me some time and I'll be right back with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Great.
There's two
Wow.
canapes for you. So from left to right, we've got the beetroot with hummus and cucumber and radish. And then we got toasted brioche bread, gluten-free, with mushroom, corn, and some mint. And then zucchini, grilled zucchini with cherry tomato, cheese in the middle, and a little bit of masala paste.
Amazing. Thank you.
Welcome. And then we've got some Arabic cinnamon tea here if you want to try.
Yeah, of course.
Careful, it's hot.
Yeah, I'll grab you one.
Can you put your hand out in the desk? The carpet and
Which one?
hold the tea.
Cinnamon tea.
Oh, the tea, yeah?
I'm
Arabic
still thinking
cinnamon
mine's
tea.
good.
Careful, it's hot.
Wait, hold up your plate also. Can you hold the cup a bit more naturally?
Cinnamon tea.
Okay, ready? What's your plate?
Cinnamon tea. Some Arabic cinnamon tea. Thank you. You're welcome. It's hot.
Yeah. So only the people who stay on the life, you get to see amazing things. Look at the eyes like it's angry. Angry bird.
Only angry at you.
Thank you for enjoying. Hello from Germany. I see you, Francisco. To zone hello. Just give me a moment, yeah. I don't want to put people's faces in the live. So I still have more amazing things coming up. Check this out. Palando. Estaro. Palando. I think I need to learn a new word now. It's 1 year already. Pustoro. What is the meaning of Pustoro? Salam alaikum. Hakuna matata. Palando. Palando.
very comfortable. You see, we actually have cushions. You're not sitting directly on the camels. There's like soft cushions on it. Rashid bhai, salam alaikum. But he will be going to
Leo? I go.
You are ready?
Yes, we're ready. Vamos ya. No, no, no. Ven.
You move just right here, okay? You come
And
this side. Yeah, and you come the left way.
are they happy?
Igual ese poco.
Are they happy?
So you'll be sitting last to the first camel. Okay?
Yeah, we can, right?
Yes, we can. You can come on the second camel.
Can she take a picture?
I'll take photo for you. No worries. So you want to take when you're sitting, or you want a video or a photo?
For me, only two, yeah?
No, you want video or photo?
Okay, only two will
photo
come.
and video.
But I will not come. I will take other two to the car.
So when you're sitting, just like a bike, you need to hold tight, okay?
Oh, no, he's up. He's up. He's up. He's up. Help me, please.
They're very relaxed.
Can they go together? Yeah. Having her like a.
It's just when they sit up and when they sit and when they stand, that's only fine.
Sorry, you didn't tell me.
I told you to sit a bit. So when you are getting up,
It's okay, ¿verdad?
it's just normal. You're just relaxed.
1 second. Not up yet. Agárralo bien,
Tell me what's in your pocket.
Are we doing live?
There's someone having free safari. Hello from Germany.
You're open, right? Right?
Yeah.
So on that note, from Bumblebee, Summer, and myself, we're going to say shukran. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your evening of Platinum Heritage. Your Uber's now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
I'll follow you. Just put on his face. Thank you. Hello from Germany.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you, Lionel.
Welcome. Woo. The live today was amazing. Free Falcon show for everybody. Look at that beauty. All right, see you.
Okay, cheers, Lionel.
Celebrity Desert Safari. This is not for the weak, only for celebrities. So some of my guests doesn't want to ride the camel, so I'm going to take them by car. All right, because she's a elderly lady, so she will not like to ride the camel. So ladies and gentlemen, this will be it for this episode. I will be coming up again shortly with another episode. So once my guest is in the car, I'm going to stop the live, and then we will be starting all over again shortly. So if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, because I'm coming up with a lot of impromptu episodes, a day in a life in Dubai. All right, so subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the bell button so that anytime I actually come online with something like this, you could be the very first person to be notified. All right, once you get the notification, I'm live, so you can actually enjoy these beautiful scenes which I'm bringing to you all. So hit that subscribe button, click on the bell button, and stay tuned for the next episode. It's coming on shortly. so I won't be gone for long. If you actually enjoy this, please do subscribe. Right? I'm just holding on for those who want to subscribe. Please do, so I can end the live. Subscribe so I can end the live. Alright, see you.